Hello everyone, I'm Mia, and welcome back to TR English Speaking. If you've been learning English for months or even years, but still don't feel confident speaking it, today's episode is for you. The truth is, most English learners don't fail because they're not intelligent. They struggle because they keep making the same mistakes over and over again without realizing it. These mistakes slow down their progress, reduce their confidence, and make English feel much more difficult than it actually is. The good news is that almost all of these mistakes can be fixed. You don't need to memorize thousands of words overnight or study grammar for 10 hours a day. Sometimes, changing just one learning habit can completely transform the way you improve. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the 10 biggest mistakes English learners make, and more importantly, how you can avoid them. By the end of this episode, you'll have a much clearer roadmap for learning English more effectively. So let's get started with the very first mistake. Mistake number 1, being afraid of making mistakes. One of the biggest mistakes English learners make is being afraid of making mistakes. Many people know enough English to have a simple conversation, but they stay silent because they worry about using the wrong grammar, mispronouncing words, or being judged by others. The truth is, making mistakes is a natural part of learning any language, and every fluent English speaker has made countless mistakes before becoming confident. Instead of waiting for perfect English, start speaking every day, even if it's only for a few minutes. Talk to yourself, practice with friends, or use AI to have conversations. Remember, fluency doesn't come from avoiding mistakes. It comes from learning through them. Mistake number 2, focusing too much on grammar. Many English learners believe they must master every grammar rule before they start speaking, but this mindset often slows down their progress. Grammar is important, but communication is even more important. Instead of spending all your time memorizing rules, balance your learning by listening, speaking, reading, and writing every day. You'll naturally improve your grammar as you use English in real conversations. Mistake number 3, not listening enough. A common mistake is spending hours reading textbooks while rarely listening to real English. Listening helps you understand pronunciation, sentence patterns, and natural expressions that books can't always teach. Make it a habit to listen to English podcasts, YouTube videos, or audiobooks for at least 15 to 20 minutes every day, even if you don't understand everything at first. Mistake number 4, translating every sentence from your mother language. Many English learners make the mistake of thinking in their mother language and then translating every sentence into English. This habit makes speaking slow, unnatural, and sometimes confusing, because different languages have different sentence structures and expressions. Instead, train yourself to think directly in English by using simple words and short sentences. The more you practice thinking in English, the faster, more natural, and more confident your speaking will become. Mistake number 5, learning random vocabulary. Memorizing long lists of random words may help you pass a test, but it won't help you speak fluently. Words are much easier to remember when you learn them in sentences and use them in real-life situations. Whenever you learn a new word, create your own example sentence and try to use it in conversation as soon as possible. Mistake number 6, ignoring pronunciation. Some learners focus only on grammar and vocabulary while ignoring pronunciation, which can make it difficult for others to understand them. Good pronunciation isn't about having a perfect accent, it's about speaking clearly. Listen carefully to native speakers, repeat after them, and practice shadowing regularly to improve your pronunciation and speaking confidence. Mistake number 7, not practicing consistently. Studying English for 5 hours one day, and then taking a break for the rest of the week, is not an effective learning strategy. Language learning requires consistency more than intensity. Even 20 minutes of daily practice is far more valuable than studying for several hours only once a week, because regular exposure helps your brain remember what you've learned. Mistake number 8. Only studying, never speaking. Many learners spend months reading books and watching lessons, but rarely speak English. The problem is that speaking is a skill, and like any other skill, it improves only through practice. Start speaking as often as you can, whether it's with friends, language partners, or even AI, because every conversation helps build your confidence and fluency. Mistake number 9. Giving up too early. Many people quit learning English because they don't see quick results, but fluency doesn't happen overnight. Every small step you take brings you closer to your goal, even if the progress feels slow. Stay patient, trust the process, and remember that consistency over several months will always produce better results than giving up after a few weeks. Mistake number 10. Comparing yourself to others. One of the most discouraging mistakes is comparing your English to someone else's. Everyone learns at a different pace, and comparing yourself to more advanced learners only reduces your confidence. Instead, compare yourself with who you were a month ago. If you know more words, understand more conversations, or speak a little more confidently than before, you're already making progress. And that's what truly matters. And that's it for today's episode. Which of these mistakes do you make the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Mia, and this is TR English Speaking. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself. And remember, every day you speak English is a step closer to fluency. See you in the next video. Bye.